Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
Just one day, guys, just one day removed from September the 22nd, which yesterday was my birthday. I want to thank you all for the birthday wishes, the comments. Thank you so much for providing this show with your flow of comments and feedback, negative, happy, good, whatever it may be, misunderstood. The energy, the passion, the vibes, the aura from you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes yesterday for Seanzviewent Entertainment. It was absolutely off the charts. It was epic. Again, I want to thank you for making me a part of your birthday by wishing me a happy birthday. And, man, without you, like I said, man, I'll say it again over and over again. Whether a guy, a girl, female, wherever you may be, however you may be accessing, however you may be watching Seanzviewent Entertainment, I just have to say thank you for making Seanzviewent Entertainment a part of not only, the birthday yesterday, but every single day and in every single way. Because, we do this multiple times a day. I don't just say it because it's true. I say it because I show up every single day for all of you, whether you agree or disagree, for me or against me, whether you're a viewer, a fan, a subscriber, a skeptic, a hater, a naysayer, I show up when the lights are absolutely on bright, and they're never going to be any brighter because, again, every single day we climb the ladder of success right here on this very channel. But enough of that. Now we get into the talk. We get into the analysis. We get into the reviews. We get into the previews, the news, the rumors, the gossip, the speculation, the storylines, the angles. What did you think of that abomination of Monday Night Raw? Because I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it. How atrocious. It was so much hideous of a show. The show wasn't even worth talking about or reviewing, but the show is about you because all of you are worth it. But boy, last night's Raw, that's how you follow up Wrestlepalooza. That's how you follow in. That's how you tie in. After a PLE, after a pay-per-view, this is the follow-up that we get. This is what we see. This is what we witness one day after a PLE or a pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, okay? I'm old school. I like to call it pay-per-view still. It just that the PLE, it just does not sound right. And it was already, listen, Wrestlepalooza was already rated a C by ESPN. ESPN themselves rated it a C. And they're the ones that partnered up with the WWE. And this is what we got, the follow-up. Monday Night Raw viewers, what was your review? I want to get your rating of WWE Raw last night on Netflix. If you're rating it by the weather, was it hot? Was it a scorcher? Was it fire? Was it cold? Was it frigid? Was it cloudy? Was it snowy? Was it treacherous? You couldn't see anything, all the wind, all the rain. Or if you want to do the classic 1 out of 10. I mean, I wasn't even going to bring up Raw review this morning because that is just how horribly booked. At first, if you went on to WWE.com in the morning, it was a buildup of, AJ Lee and CM Punk. They were actually the main picture. They were the main focus. And then all of a sudden, there was no AJ Lee. There was no CM Punk on Monday Night Raw all of a sudden. And, yeah, I get it. We got WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Champion. And that's all fine and well, and that's great and dandy. But the fact of the matter is man, that Monday Night Raw had to be at least the worst of the year, maybe the second worst Raw of the year. Man, that was really a waste. That's a Raw right there that, you look at Triple H and, listen, I understand. I get it. Not every show is going to be a hit. Not every show is going to be great, and I understand that. But the WWE right now are up against in the ratings, because if the WWE wants to pull in the ratings, the viewership, and I know they count it differently on Netflix. I get it. But you're up against now Monday Night Football, and this, and I commented about it on X Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on X or Twitter, go follow me today. This is how you think you're going to beat the ratings. This is how you're going to defeat. This is how you're going to stay with NFL Monday Night Football. This is what you're going to side by side, mano a mano. This is what you're going to think that you're going to put Raw up against. You really think that this is what's going to happen? You got to be kidding me, viewers. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Monday Night Football, the ratings are crazy. The ratings are through the roof for Monday Night Football. For NFL in general, the TV ratings are stellar, right? They are huge. They are massive. But if Monday Night Raw, and again, during the Attitude Era, I'm not so sure. Now, we all know during the Attitude Era, which we'll never see these ratings again. We'll never see these numbers ever again. The WWE during the Attitude Era, during 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, the ratings were astronomically crazy. They were through the roof. But even then, and the ratings were high for the Attitude Era, even then, I don't think they beat Monday Night Football ratings, but they were close. They were damnly well close. I mean, I'm sure there might have been one or two times where they may have beaten, where they may have defeated Monday Night Football, but now they're not even close. Now, it's not even close. It's not even a conversation at this stage of the game, viewers. It's not even a damn conversation. But what is the conversation is we got a lot of news, rumors, and headlines. But again, your review of Monday Night Raw last night, guys. Now, with WWE being rated a C by ESPN, of course, the speculation starts. Will WWE go bankrupt? How could the WWE go bankrupt, Sean? How could that even happen? How could that even be realized, recognized? Well, we all know the problems that resolve around Netflix and Monday Night Raw. We all know the issues, right? We all know that. But then we know the issues that are going on with ESPN and WWE. With a horrible startup, between ESPN and WWE. With the way things are going, with the way things are manifesting, how could this happen? Why would this happen? Well, I'll tell you what. If Netflix pulled out of the deal because things are going so bad, if things are so horrible with the startup between ESPN and WWE, and with everybody, well, not everybody, but mostly a lot of people wanting Raw to go back to the USA Network, because again, you got to look at it. It would be cheaper. Before all these apps, it's too much. How can the WWE go bankrupt? People won't be able to afford it. Sooner or later, people won't be able to afford it. You got Netflix. You got ESPN. You got people that are probably still buying WWE on traditional pay-per-views. It is out of line. Remember when it was just so easy? This is how the WWE could go bankrupt. If ESPN and Netflix pulled out. If ESPN and Netflix pulled out of their deals, the WWE would be in a bad point. Oh, well, Sean, they got Saudi Arabia. Yeah, but with no deal, you go under. You go down. With no deals in place because of how bad and how horrible it just isn't realistic. If ESPN pulls out, well, Sean, they made the mistake of leaving Peacock, and you're right, it was a major mistake. It was a monumental mistake for WWE to leave Peacock. Listen, say what you will. Say what you will about Vince McMahon. Say what you will about Mr. McMahon, but Mr. McMahon never rose ticket prices to this much. Never rose the merchandise. He didn't, it was all about the WWE Network. TKO took over. I can't even say it's so much the WWE's fault about all these rise in prices and where, it's not even affordable anymore. You have to sell your soul just to buy a WWE ticket to an event. But no, guys, never say never. As the WWE says, never say never. Oh, well, Sean, they'll never lose the deal to ESPN. They'll never lose the deal to Netflix. They lost USA Network. Never thought the WWE, we thought it was grandfathered in. Never thought that would have happened. Never thought that would have went down, but that is exactly what happened, viewers. That is exactly what happened. That's exactly what transpired. But guys, let's get into the headlines. Now let's move right on in here. What did you think about WWE introducing a new stable during last night's Monday Night Raw on my birthday? What do you think about a Wrestlepalooza rematch being booked for Monday Night Raw? Ladies and gentlemen, a Wrestlepalooza match will go down. It's going to be stacked. It's going to be wrecked. It's going to be the Usos versus the Bronsons. But this time, it is going to be Tornado Tag Team rules. Also, next week, the WWE Intercontinental title will be on the line. It will be at stake. Will Rusev become the brand new WWE Intercontinental Champion? We are all about to find out. Also, it would appear as if a major retirement in the WWE, according to those that know, plans can change. But it looks like Piper Niven's WWE career could be on the outside looking, and it looks like it may happen where Piper Niven will no longer be able to wrestle due to injury, and she may be forced to retire. She is a blue-branded SmackDown superstar over on the USA Network. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Also coming through this morning on Seanzviewent Entertainment. If we can get it up, that's what she said, guys. We're having some little difficulties right here. We are receiving word this morning. On WWE, and you can't blame this one, guys. According to those in the know, WWE is being called out this morning, this afternoon, whenever you may be watching this video. Midday, after day, dinner, lunch, supper, dessert, whatever it may be. WWE being called out now for pricing out families with high ticket costs. It is. It's astronomical, man. But here's the thing. People are still paying. Families are still paying. People are still going. Obviously, this shows you where the rich lay, where the rich lie, ladies and gentlemen. The WWE SmackDown viewership for September the 19th sees an increase after the return of Brock Lesnar and after Brock Lesnar hit an F5 on Corey Graves. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Stephanie McCurr gave out a very confident victory speech during Monday Night Raw last night. AAA is expected to make basic NXT salaries out of the WWE acquisition. Again, they're going to match NXT's salaries. Also, we are receiving word at this time, viewers, fans, and subscribers, that WrestleMania 42 suite prices at Allegiant Stadium are absolutely wild. AJ Lee reveals when her WWE return plans actually all came together. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a monumental night and a day and a week and a month and a year for one Mickie James, as she is going to be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. And you got to think that next would be the WWE Hall of Fame, with your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah, and it is going to be a hell of a lot of yeahs or nays going on right now. Also, another title, guys. Boy, this is breaking news coming in. This is why we do multiple videos a day. According to those in the know, a championship, a title holder, vacated. Ladies and gentlemen, a title will be vacated according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour and at this time. It would seem like the WWE ID, the women's ID title, will be vacated. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Seanzviewent Entertainment. We are here for you around the clock. What would happen if WWE lost Netflix and ESPN due to all the chaos and the blunder, the mayhem, due to the comments, the criticisms, the backlash? What would happen? Would WWE go bankrupt? Would they lose out? Oh, they would lose out major. They would lose out huge. And again, nobody thought they would lose out on the USA Network, but they severed the relationship. It ended. Plenty more to come. Subscribe later.